Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for those tuning in here on the radio dial in Mississippi, as well as joining us through iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcasts, we're glad you all could be with us as well. We're so excited to welcome Emmy Award-winning actor Courtney B. Vance to our program today. You guys know him from some great roles from television and film. His new show, though, is getting a lot of attention on AMC. It's called 61st Street. We'll talk to him not only about the success of the show, but what it's been like for him to bring to life the character Franklin Roberts, and also, I think, the different layers of his character and the storyline as well. If you guys are not following the show, we'll, of course, let you know how to be able to see it for yourself. But, Mr. Vance, thank you so much for the time. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you. Very, very, very pleased to be here.
Well, I have to say I've been a fan of your work for quite some time. I mean, that episode of Scandal that you were in, I think, is one of the most impactful that have been on television, but also Law and Order Criminal Intent. People know you from that. And my mother's personal favorite, The Preacher's Wife. What has it been like for you, Mr. Vance, to think about the different characters you've been able to bring to life and the fans you've gained over the years?
You know, I just from the moment I graduated, from the moment really in drama school when they tapped me on the shoulder and cast me in Fences with James Earl Jones, it's just been a blessing. I've in a industry where 96% of folks don't work. I've been working consistently since I graduated from drama school. So I'm just grateful. I'm really, really, truly grateful to be able to put together and bring to light characters that I've been able to bring to light and consistently, and that's really, really rare. So I'm just grateful.
And with the new series with 61st Street, Mr. Vance, the thing about Franklin's character is, and there, of course, is the broader story. For those who are watching it, they know what I'm talking about. For those who haven't seen it, you guys have to catch up there on AMC. But your character is so layered, and the choices your character has made when it comes to family, as well as doing what he believes is right or wrong, I think really falls in line with how we've gotten to see you in so many great projects. What was that like for you to bring Franklin to life?
It really was from the very beginning when I sat down and met. I read 2 episodes, and I sat down and met the creator Peter Moffat of Your Honor fame and other shows, and the Boots on the Ground showrunner Mr. J. David Shanks, and I sat down with them, and I just wanted to see the depth of their compassion and commitment to this, because I knew it was going to be. I didn't know where the show was going, but I knew wherever it was going to take a lot to do, and it wasn't just going to have to be me. It was going to have to be everyone from the top on down, and their level of commitment and to the show and to the cast and crew and in the midst of COVID, was stellar. AMC really, really stepped up and took care of all of us, and we didn't miss days for COVID. We took care of our own and made sure everyone was tested consistently. So it was, as I say, it was just a blessing to be a part of a show and be a part of AMC, who really is about their people.
And I have to say, too, Mr. Vance, when it comes to this show, and in particular with your role with Roberts, I think the selflessness that comes out in this character, I think people are really commenting about that. But also, I think the sacrifice. And this is something, again, we've gotten to see you be able to do in other roles. Talk to us about that, because there is, I think, an interesting paradigm there, because you are a person with family, your character, Franklin Roberts, with family responsibility there, of course, dealing with, different circumstances at home. But what was it like for you kind of see how this character chose what he was willing to, I'll use the phrase give up, but I think you know what I mean, in order to be able to do what he believed was right?
It really was a character that lines up with who I am and how I live my life. And just that whole idea, everyone, I think, can identify with that. There are difficult decisions in life to make sometimes, and and I liken them to Sophie's Choice, the movie with Meryl Streep back in '82. This, from here on out, it'll be known from my mind as Franklin's Choice. Basically choosing his son and Moses. But there are moments when you gotta, if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. And he really, sometimes when you take that stand, and it's very lonely, you're the only one out there. But if you stay with your convictions, the world comes around to you and lifts you back up. So you just can't focus on pleasing people. You gotta please your God.
Yeah. Such a great point. For those who are just tuning in, you're listening to Conversations Live. We have Emmy Award-winning actor Courtney B. Vance joining us for the first time here on our broadcast, talking about his extraordinary career, but also the new show on AMC. You guys can see it on Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern, called 61st Street. The last thing I want to ask you about, Mr. Vance, and that is about the ensemble, because you are known for working with these talented individuals. 61st Street is definitely no different. Is that just an extra blessing for you to be surrounded with people who are equally as passionate about the craft as you are? That's again why I signed on, because I had to have that around me, because my character's not a flashy character. He's just trying to do the right thing, and that means his health is probably going to be sacrificed. His family is sacrificed. He's sacrificing so much, and so the people around me are just hats off to the casting, but not only that, hats off to the producers for the PAs behind the camera, and the hats off to the guilds for making sure that all of there was a diaspora behind the camera, and in all ways, and so it was so wonderful to see a focus puller, a person pushing the dolly, a woman. I've never seen that before. So, I'm just grateful to have been a part of it, and to really, which I'm very committed to, just choosing projects that align with where I am and what I believe in. Yeah, well, you've definitely been able to do that. Again, everyone, Emmy Award-winning actor Courtney B. Vance has been our guest. Make sure you guys catch him and the talented cast on the new drama series 61st Street, airing on AMC on Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 p.m. for us here in Mississippi. Mr. Vance, this truly has been an honor. Thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Great questions, Cyrus. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that, and we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.